friends, I again welcome you all in this class of video lecture, and this is MA Previous English Literature, and we have been doing the poems of Donne. And yesterday we did the Flea. So friends, before I come to give you a sort of paraphrasing of this poem, or we let us discuss John Donne as a poet of love. John Donne has written love poems, he has written religious sonnets, he has written essays in divinity. So, on the basis of his love poems, on the basis of the critical understanding and analysis of the poems of John Donne, we can exclusively call him as a love poet, number one. Number two, we can also call him as a metaphysical poet. So, yesterday we discussed in detail about the outline of metaphysics and metaphysical poetry. And again, I repeat that Donne has not been a metaphysical poet in its real sense of the term. He has been metaphysical only as far as his writing is concerned, his style is concerned, his peculiarity is concerned, his show of knowledge and learning is concerned, his abrupt beginning of the poem is concerned. In this way, John Donne has been a metaphysical poet. Otherwise, the content of metaphysics or the content of metaphysical literature is not found in the poems of John Donne, in the poems of Marvel or Herbert. So again, in literature, time and again, making of different backgrounds is very much important. Again, I come to Flea directly. It is essential for us to discuss the poems of John Donne, particularly his love poems. John Donne has written three types of love poems. The first category of love poems is that where woman is taken with contempt, woman is taken with much dislike, woman is taken with rejection. This is that category where the poet says frequently, in a very open way, in a very outspoken way, that woman can never be faithful. Beauty and faith can never go hand in hand. So entire womankind is taken with rejection. Rather, woman is rejected. She is taken with contempt. Right? This is the very first category, and there has been an attitude of, the poet has been very critical regarding women's consistency. Poet says that woman is feeble, woman is weak, she can never be firm, particularly in love relations. Right? The first category is this is the first category, and the poem like Go and Catch a Falling Star may be taken under this category. The second category is just opposite to this category, where happy wedded love is celebrated. We find, young and energetic lover and the beloved enjoying their happy wedded life with all carnal pleasures, with all sensuality, which is often celebrated in this world. The poems like The Sun Rising has been famous. And if you are reminded of the beginning of The Sun Rising, busy old fool, unruly sun, why dost thou thus through windows and curtains call on us? The poet rebukes the sun. Why is it disturbing the lovers in love making? The lovers are not supposed to govern by the sun. by the worldly calendar, by the worldly parameters. The lovers are very much unlike other human beings. So the poet calls the sun busy, old, fool. This is the beginning of the sun rising. Busy old fool, why dost thou thus through windows and curtains carve on us? Why have you been disturbing us in love making? Love all alike, no seasons knows nor climb, nor hours, days, months, which are the regs of time. The calendar of lovers, the schedule of the lovers, the life of the lovers has been very much different from ordinary human beings. Such are the lovers painted, sketched by Donne in his love poems. This is the second category, where love is celebrated. Happy love, the wedded love, with all worldly pleasures. This is the second category. And the third category is that is very spiritual, that is platonic, where the relationship of the lover and the beloved could be compared to relationship of God and devotee. Love has that power that it can transport ordinary human lovers to the level of sainthood, where they could be converted into sainthood. They could be as holy, spiritual, and platonic as saints are. This is the theme present in his poem, the canonization. Love has that power. Love has that spiritual power that it can convert human beings into saints, into gods and goddesses. There has been no difference between the lover and the god. The curtain of worlds, this curtain of disillusionment comes to an end with the stroke of love, with the power of love. With that love, the lovers could go to that world, to that level of consciousness, where even they forget about their own sexes, who is male and who is female, who is I and who is you. It becomes we. It is not I and thou. It becomes we. Call us what you will. We are made such by love. This is the beginning of the third stanza of Donne's poem, the canonization. Love, canonize. You see the title itself. Canonize. Baptisment. Converting into saints. It's a holy rite which is undertaken on the part of the church. Like baptism. So the lovers are baptized. They are converted into saints. That's why the poet says, call us what you will. We are made such by love. She and me the another fly, and at our own cost we die. One could be compared to the flame, one could be compared to the flea, and you see the natural relationship between the flea and the flame, that naturally the flea gets attracted towards the flame and kills its own life. And this is the relevance of the life of the flea. If it doesn't come near to the flame, and if it doesn't kill itself, then its life goes vain. Right? Call us what you will. We are made such by love. So these are the three kinds of poems written by Donne. That is why, on the basis of critical understanding and analysis of these poems, we can exclusively say Donne to be a poet of love. Just as Wordsworth is called a poet of nature, in the same way, Donne is called a poet of love. That why do we call him a poet of love? Because different varieties of love relationships are found in his love poems. Different characters, different situations, and different, worldly problems are also delineated. But the course of love, which can never run smooth, and finally, the lover and the beloved achieve their goal. What is that goal? It is the consummation of love. It is the exaltation of love, and they achieve it through love. So, what are the first four lines of this poem, the flea? Mark but this flea, and mark in this how little that which thou deniest me is. The poet asks his beloved to constantly mark the movement of the flea. Flea which has firstly taken the blood of the beloved, and it takes the blood of the lover, and in this way the blood of both of the lover and the beloved are mingled in the body of the flea. Once the bloods are mingled, it is not only the mingling of the blood, but rather it is the mingling of their two bodies. So the poet, the lover, has a sense of pride, has a sense of victory, that what you have been denying to me for a long time remains insignificant. You have been denying and declining for physical union, but through this mingling, your denial does not mean it has gone van. So, this is the beginning of the plea, and we shall come to the later part of this poem.